guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching BrettO Live.
What is going on, guys? BrettO Live back with another video, and today, this is going to be the week in review setup. I forgot what episode we are on. I think it might be 4, but yeah, it says it in the title. But yes, this is the week in review setup where I go over Raw and SmackDown in a setup style. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. And I'm sorry about the lack of uploads lately. I have been sick, and I still am, if you guys could tell by my voice. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into it. So starting up here on the stage, that is not intended to be Bobby Roode. That is supposed to be EC3. EC3 got absolutely buried yesterday. I mean, no, not yesterday. Well, the time they're filming it yesterday. But yeah, absolutely buried by Braun Strowman. Again, EC3 got literally put through the stage by Braun Strowman. Not like that, but yeah, he got put through like next to the announcer's table, which was pretty sick, man. But yeah, burying EC3, I don't really know. But yeah, the Braun Strowman buried the crap out of EC3 there. This was like literally crazy, man. Sami Zayn come out. He was getting like one of the best responses of all time because, of course, they were in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, which is Sami Zayn's hometown. He was getting like the response of a lifetime, and then he just dissed the crowd. And if you guys are like wondering, like, what the heck is Alexa Bliss doing right there? It was during A Moment of Bliss, which I love that show. It's way better than Miz TV in my opinion. Well, I sort of like both, but yeah, they're both really good. But yeah, Sami Zayn got a great crowd reaction. Then he dissed the crowd, and then the crowd was chanting Kevin Owens, which I thought was pretty funny. Moving over here, we have The Miz. This is what started off the show. Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon were in the ring, and they're like, hey, let's get this shake-up going. And then Miz come out, and then he took out Shane McMahon with a chair, man. I loved it. Really glad that they're going to keep this rivalry going because I want to see what else they can do. At WrestleMania, they did one of the best stunts I've ever seen, so I think they could do way much more. And then Miz actually cracked open the side on his left, above, like a lot above his left eye, near his hairline. But yeah, Miz got cracked open, which is pretty. I'm not sure where he got cracked open. It might have been where Shane McMahon punched him in the face. But yeah, it was a great segment right there. Moving over here, we have. Oh, this was so stupid in my opinion. Okay. Wait, I'll start off. Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, the Raw champions, and excuse me, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, and Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the Revival, and the Viking Experience. Are you out of your mind? What are you doing, WWE? You are literally. The War Raiders was the most sick name of all time. Yes, the Viking Experience, which is like the most stupid name I've ever heard of. The Viking Experience ended up getting the pin on Zack Ryder and won the match for Revival and the Viking Experience, which their name was War Raiders back in NXT, if you guys didn't know. They were freaking amazing. Their names were Rowe and Hanson, War Raiders. I freaking love that name of both of them and the tag team, but now it's freaking Viking Experience, and that is freaking garbage. I hate that name, and their names are Eric and Irvar, which is totally garbage. I hate that. But yeah, Irvar and Eric ended up getting the pin. Rowan Hansen, that's supposed to be their name. Okay, over here, Becky Lynch actually faced Ruby Riott and got a victory with the Disarmor. And then Natalya come out. She's like, I want a match with you for the Raw Women's Championship. And then Lacey Evans come out. And Lacey Evans is freaking great, man. I love the character. She's a great wrestler. And yeah. She stood up to Natalya, and she's like, I got approval from the man, so we're going to have a match right now, and the winner gets a future opportunity against the Raw Championship that Becky Lynch holds. So it was Lacey Evans versus Natalya, and then Lacey Evans picked up the victory, which I'm really excited to see what they're going to do there. But yeah, Lacey Evans' performance was absolutely amazing. Moving over here was Andrade Cien Almas versus Finn Balor, and yeah, they tore the house down. Not gonna lie, it was a pretty great match, man. And Andrade Cien Almas ended up picking up the victory over Finn Balor, which was pretty surprising to me. But yeah. Okay, and sorry about the throat. It's sort of annoying. Naomi and Bayley versus the Ikonics. Not for the titles, but yeah, Sasha Banks. Bayley's like, yeah, Sasha Banks isn't returning my calls. She's not coming to the show. So she had to find a new partner, which was Naomi from SmackDown. And yeah, they ended up beating the Iconics, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. Here we have a promo over here. It was Elias. He's like, another performance, another interruption. This time, Rey Mysterio from SmackDown. And yeah, all of these superstars that you guys see that are from SmackDown are now on Raw. But yeah, Rey Mysterio, he did attack Elias, and then Rey Mysterio ended up getting buried by Lars Sullivan, which was pretty sad to see because Rey Mysterio is freaking amazing. But yeah, so first Rey Mysterio took out Elias, and then Lars Sullivan took out Rey Mysterio. Moving over here, it was the Usos versus Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. Absolutely amazing. Another amazing match, man. Absolutely great match. The Usos ended up winning with a double frog splash from both top ropes, both corner top ropes on the Chad Gable, and ended up picking up the victory. Main event of the show, and the biggest shakeup of the night, AJ Styles teamed with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to take on Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, and Baron Corbin in a 6-man tag team match. Absolutely amazing match. AJ Styles on Raw, I don't know how it's going to work out, man. I loved AJ Styles on SmackDown, but yeah, we're going to have to see how it works out. But yeah, a great match here, and AJ Styles ended up picking up the pinfall for his team and winning the match. Alright guys, moving into SmackDown Live. Raw was absolutely amazing, so we're going to get right in on the SmackDown. So without further ado, we are going to get into it. Starting right here, we have Bayley, Ember Moon, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane and Asuka were actually brought to the ring and brought up by Paige, which was very interesting. So it was these four, including Kairi Sane, versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville and the Iconics. And these guys ended up winning. The faces ended up winning with an insane elbow from the top rope by Kairi Sane, which was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I thought it was pretty cool. I was expecting somebody not better, but different than Asuka and Kairi Sane. I was because Paige last week said, yeah, I have somebody really special, bring it up next week. Somebody really special. I'm like, Kairi Sane and Asuka, they are great wrestlers, don't get me wrong, but I was expecting something like Hassan. I don't really know, but yeah, pretty good match right there. It was an 8-man tag team match. I'm just going to get into it. The big dog. The biggest superstar shakeup probably of this entire superstar shakeup. Roman Reigns going to SmackDown Live. Absolutely amazing. He made his entrance by coming out. Superman punched the crap out of Elias, and then he Superman punched Mr. McMahon, which I absolutely loved. It was freaking great. I knew he was going to take on Mr. McMahon. Some bad history in the past between Roman Reigns and Mr. McMahon. I knew it was going to happen, but yeah, Roman Reigns made a really good impact right there. Absolutely awesome. I loved it, man. It was so good. That is what ended off the show. Well, right here we have Charlotte versus Carmella. Pretty decent match, not going to lie. It's a pretty good match. Charlotte ended up winning with the figure 8, and then R-Truth was on ringside, and after the match, Lars Sullivan, like he's been doing every week now, he come out and he took out R-Truth, and then he was looking really intimidating like at Carmelo, which was pretty interesting. But yeah, pretty good there until Lars Sullivan come out. I'm really not a big fan of Lars Sullivan. I'm just not a big fan. Here we have Finn Balor. Finn Balor versus Mustafa Ali. I know that's Seth Rollins, but that's intended to be Mustafa Ali. But yeah, Finn Balor versus Mustafa Ali. Absolutely amazing match. They tore the house down. Finn Balor ended up getting the victory. And yes, does this mean that the Intercontinental Championship and the U.S. Championship are both going to be on SmackDown? Because they didn't announce Samoa Joe moving to Raw yet. But yeah, the Superstar Shakeup is over, so the U.S. title and the Intercontinental title are on SmackDown, which is really weird. But that couldn't be final. I'm not sure. But yeah, the IC title and the US title could be both on SmackDown, which would be weird. But yeah, Finn Balor did pick up the victory over Mustafa Ali. The main event of the show, it was Kevin Owens, or Big O, and Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day, versus Rusev, Nakamura, and Cesaro. Pretty good match. And yes, as you can see, Kevin Owens, he actually put on the unicorn horn earlier in the show because New Day. No, he's like, I want to be a part of the New Day. Big E's injured. Let me get in this, and then he did, and it was pretty good from there. Absolutely awesome. It was really interesting seeing Kevin Owens go with the New Day. Hit a stunner to win on Rusev, but yeah, really good match right there. And I'm wondering if Big E's going to come back and he's going to be like, oh, so you got rid of me that quick? You guys got Kevin Owens right away? I could see that happening for a Big E heel turn. But yes, guys, if I'm missing anything, definitely let me know in the comments down below. But this has been the SmackDown and Raw Superstar Shakeup edition of Week in Review setup. But yeah, if I were to rate Raw this week, I would give it a solid 8.5. I thought it was a great show, man. Absolutely love it. Was really disappointed with the new name. I know it's just a name, but I was really, really disappointed with the Viking Experience name, Eric and Urvar. I freaking hate it. I'm like forever going to call them Rowan Hansen, the War Raiders, but whatever. Yeah, 8.5 for Raw. And for SmackDown, I would also give it an 8. Not an 8.5, but I would give it an 8. Thought it was a great show. Okay, guys, let me know what your ratings are in the top of the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. BrettO Live. Out.